don't know about you.
Oh, no one could hear absolutely anything until right now.
Oh, no.
What?
Now people can hear you.
Cancel the show.
Cancel the show.
Everything
Should we
about
just
what we
reenact
just-
it?
Yeah, okay.
Can we cut back to before we started, though, when Allie was screaming at us?
Hi! Anyways, Allie's really mad at us today. She said something about how Patience said that this was going to go off the rails in the first 7 seconds. I said, counterpoint, what if on the rails is off the rails now and off the rails is on the rails now?
And we agreed.
And
That's
speaking...
kind of the type of reasoning that's going on today, in that the Broncos have to start a quarterback that can only be started because he has to be bad enough at quarterback to have never been in the quarterback room in the first place.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
I have to say, like, speaking of being off the rails, the NFL is on drugs when it comes to this. It's absolutely wild. And to get us on the rails or off the rails, depending on your perspective, for 1 second here, I want to say this. There's an old saying, it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. So we're going to bring the fun and games today, but I do have to say, like, I'm legitimately praying no one gets hurt today. That's, like, my only concern with this game. With that being said, we're going to make lots of jokes about it and have a lot of fun, but I just really hope no one gets hurt.
It's all out reckless and dangerous to be doing this. No doubt about it.
Do we have those limes?
No limes.
Oh, that's a tough
Because
scene
the
for
bar
you,
is
Andre.
closed, unfortunately, but open for takeout. So come get some awesome wings. And
Just don't order
burgers.
any limes.
What are you even bringing to the show now?
I feel
if you aren't
like
going to rub it on your
10
teeth.
seconds prior to this show, Allie was going to get me a lime. I feel like
She's in
after that,
protest.
she's now punishing me, and her smile as big as this bar would suggest I am exactly right.
Andre.
Usually when I smell a conspiracy on this show, I'm on the money.
Andre, did
so.
you not hear me ask Kale to grab you limes, and then he came back and said there was no lime? Sorry.
The only way to do the show properly today is to start with a shot. It's the only thing that can make this make sense.
Reminder, Henry owes me a shot from last week.
Off air, producer Kale said you owe him a shot.
He can't even
Whoa.
talk. Too much heat on the breath.
That was horrendous.
Oh, chasing tequila with iced coffee. That should be like the tagline of this show.
Henry, are you okay?
No.
It's actually a really nice mix to do.
Henry, it's truly
booze and
because
coffee,
you
booze and
gulp
coffee.
the tequila shot. You just
Henry,
need to
everyone would really enjoy it if one single tear fell from your eye right now. It seems really close.
I know.
Give it a good squint.
Oh, I think it's an outside tier. I think it's on this side.
Yeah, it's kind of coming.
Oh,
Give us some time.
There is condensation under the eye.
Well,
Wow, great stuff.
while
Okay.
we wait on that, can I congratulate Henry on his almost cover for the Grizz basketball yesterday? And you, Buffs, bowl eligibility 3-0. So proud of you
Also
guys.
3-0 against the spread. Please do not disregard us.
Yeah, that is true. They're still getting underrated. They better be in the top 25 this week.
It used to be over City, now it's under City too. Isn't that great?
We did well. No, because I had a Buffs over parlay that did not hit.
Those are killers. Those are killers.
Yeah, stop parlaying games against themselves is a good strategy that I won't take. Okay.
Yeah.
Kendall Hinton is going to start at quarterback for the Denver Broncos today.
Okay.
I think this might be the only time in NFL history that a team has entered a game with 0 quarterbacks on the active roster. Because Kendall Hinton is a wide receiver, obviously.
Yep.
Out of Wake Forest. He did play quarterback briefly in college, and let me tell you, he was awesomely terrible. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm wishing the best for him today. Obviously, like no one is holding whatever happens against him. But this is, and it's one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen happen in an NFL game.
I haven't been this excited for Broncos game since week 1. Like, if I'm being totally honest, like
wow.
this is getting me fired up. This is like I think it's just as a football fan, you want to see what happens. Like this is something that isn't ever supposed to happen. It's like a hypothetical. Like, what would happen if the day before the game, all the quarterbacks were just pulled out of practice and you were told you've got to run out there with a receiver who's never played quarterback in 5 years and never in the NFL? I am so excited to see what's going to happen today.
Just got a text from producer Kale. For 2 weeks in 1965, the Colts had to play games without any quarterbacks on their active roster.
How did it go?
How did it go, Kale? They lost both games, so we're off to a hot start.
Essentially,
We're
in the Super Bowl year, this has happened twice.
One of you guys are breathing so intensely into your mic, so please move it a little bit out.
Couldn't be me.
No, Andre.
Bonus for you.
Oh,
I would believe it's Andre.
I highly doubt it's me.
I probably believe it's Andre.
Yeah.
I'm always getting singled out, and it's never me. Everyone knows that.
Okay, here is.
Rough, man.
Let's just lead off with some questions here. All right.
Yeah.
So I want these answers from you guys quickly.
Yeah.
You got to pick one person from DNVR to start a quarterback for the Broncos. Who are you taking?
Matt McChesney.
Snap. I didn't think Matt counted.
I mean,
That's a good
Matt counts.
That's a good one.
Okay. I'll allow it.
He's
Only
a literal-
because he can see the field.
Anybody else would get snapped in half out there.
That is true, which actually leads me to my pick, which is Adam Mares. I just, I want some size to be able to see over the line. Be able, I feel like if you run some drag routes, he can just kind of dump it over the line to people.
Does he
I'm not
provide
expecting
anything else?
to win.
That's
no,
the thing.
And also I feel like he could take a couple hits.
I don't know. He's kind of soft.
Ooh, hope he's not watching.
He almost certainly is. Hi, Adam. Man, I've thought about this long and hard.
Comments are saying McChesney is cheating.
Ooh.
Yeah, McChesney
We need a
is
new
cheating.
answer. The comments
You do not
have
have a
determined
mic
it.
on.
Why do we have
yeah.
an ex-NFL football player on staff if not for this exact situation?
Good
That's
point.
fair.
Good point.
Uh,
So many good points
to
being
get
made.
a
I don't know
sack.
whose side to take.
So here's how I viewed this, and you guys know me. I'm a pretty mild-mannered guy.
Oh, yeah,
I never
sure.
go to
Some
an-
would say that.
I never go to an extreme or dark place. So the way I frame this is, if I had to put my life on one of my, colleagues completing an NFL pass in an NFL game, I think I would put my life on Drew Kreisman.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Come
What?
on. Come on.
The upset of all upsets, I think it would be Drew Kreisman. I never considered Matt, but that is a good pick. I did consider Adam because of the height. I'm really concerned about some of the murmurs I've heard on the Nuggets podcast about his back. That could really be a problem. Also, Matt, injuries have got him too. I considered my guy Ryan.
That's all I wanted. I just
put
wanted to be considered.
my life in this man's
I didn't
hands.
get considered. I had a 3 touchdown pass game where I ran in a 2-point conversion too.
I do want to say
Elementary school?
8th grade.
Drew is in the comments, and he said,
I mean, already
What?
Drew's watching the show, so
Yes.
I don't know. Drew's
homie.
told me he was a good wide receiver. He just didn't like getting hit.
I can relate to that.
He covers baseball. He knows stuff about throwing balls. Yeah,
I cover football. I know things about throwing footballs.
Henry.
I don't know.
I
Henry
would.
There are
is
people
really
you could.
upset.
There are people you could pick and put
I
in front of
can't
me.
trust you
No
to let
offense,
me
Drew,
in
but-
the bar. So I'm sorry. I wouldn't put my life in your hands.
because there's locks on a football field.
Well, if you
got-
can't figure out locks on our own place of business, then maybe completing an NFL pass isn't for you.
just you watch.
So you just need me to complete one in the entire game. Drew is disagreeing with you.
That's why he's the choice.
Oh,
That's
humble.
why he's the
You want
choice.
the humble king.
He gets it, man. He gets it. My life is in his hands. He gets it.
If I just need to complete one pass in the game to save your life, I guarantee I could do it.
The other thing I
You
was
can,
thinking,
I got you.
I think
if
so too.
I had to put my life on the line for someone to complete a 50-yard pass.
Oh, well,
not live game, just clear at 50 yards.
No one.
No. Oh, okay. 40?
Nope.
35.
Yes.
And your pick would be? You're sticking with, you were on Amara's? Do you like that?
If I need a 35-yard pass, I think I'm choosing Henry.
Let's go. I have a decent arm.
Yeah,
I don't get any respect.
I've seen him throw a football, and he can throw. He can throw it. He can toss the rock.
Ooh, silver butt votes Allie. I feel like yeah.
I would put my life
Yeah.
in Allie's hands in many other circumstances. Maybe not this one, though.
See, Fly by Cygnus knows what's up here.
Yeah,
I
I
can
know.
interpret as a Madden Super Bowl champion. I can interpret a defense.
Can I say why you lost out to Drew?
Why?
I beat you in basketball. If you're not good enough to beat me in basketball, sorry, I'm not putting my life in your hands.
I'm certainly
Drew,
not
could
in
you beat me in
game shape.
basketball? You might be able to. I don't know.
I'm certainly not in game shape. That would be a big problem here.
Joel Klatt tweeted yesterday.
Anything under 10 yards, he's your guy.
We're gonna get to
love
that.
Oh, we are gonna get to
Yes,
that?
That's
Oh,
on
I'm
the
glad-
list. I mean, read a frickin' rundown, Henry. If you had to
I'm
pick
not here
one
to read. I'm here to write.
one non-Bronco Denver athlete to start at QB for the Broncos today, who you got?
So are we like aside from Nikola Jokic?
So I was gonna put in a caveat, no Nikola Jokic
no
caveat.
Thank
but
you for pronouncing that.
yeah, you're good. Whoever wants Nikola, like if you're going first, you can choose Nikola, and then tell me why.
I mean, he'd be better than Big Ben. He would be
doubt
Big
it.
Ben, just better at his. He'd be Mahomes in Big Ben's oversized body. He would be the greatest quarterback in NFL history.
Shout out Patience who's drinking along with us. I mean, if you're gonna watch this Broncos game today, you need to drink.
Also, beyond need to drink, I think you should also send out Tinder pics and say, my friends, and you should do that.
You might as well get started while you're at this. Hank.
I didn't.
Yeah, why not? As for
Okay.
Kendall Hinton opinions, could they throw better passes than Kendall Hinton? Could they throw 3 touchdowns like Kendall Hinton did against Presbyterian, was it?
Presbyterian,
Presbyterian.
At least that one's a real thing.
not like Secretariat.
We should start Secretariat College, though. Can we do that?
No.
Oh, okay. So Nikola Jokic is look,
yeah, I mean,
Alley
he's a
MVP
wizard.
and everything, guys. So Nikola Jokic first choice, but where do we go from here?
Okay, so I think I have a pick who's actually would be better than Nikola Jokic.
Sam Neuer.
No.
Call him up from down the street. That would
But
be the
he
best
would be
choice,
better.
guys, obviously.
Trevor Story. Absolute cannon for an arm.
I had a
Built
Rymac.
like a goddamn brick house.
No, actually.
And way more athletic than Nikola Jokic from a football standpoint.
You guys know I'm a Drew Lock. I'm a Brett Rippon guy. Gun to my head, I have to pick a quarterback room of Nikola Jokic, Trevor Story over Drew Lock and Brett Rippon. I just might.
I mean, Trevor Story
I just might.
could have been an incredible quarterback. We're
Incredible.
being
Silver Buff is here saying Brian Howell said Buffs are 3-0 with a safety, so why can't Broncos win with a wide receiver?
Brian Howell
he
has
doesn't
had some
miss.
good tweets lately.
Yes, he doesn't miss.
Shout out Brian Howell. This doesn't seem like his kind of show, but maybe that's how he's getting those good tweets.
Drew here
possible.
says Story is a great pick. Rymac was actually a QB, but loves Story.
Yeah, Rymac even told me himself that he sucked at quarterback.
Whoa.
I want Story.
Rymac would not be good on this show where we all
Look how old
claim-
Andre is. His flashlight is on. That's such a dad thing to happen.
It's a miracle my ringer isn't on as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. That's a good one. Henry, you care to
I mean,
contribute to
you
this
guys took
conversation
Nikola
at all?
Jokic, which makes this game a lot harder. I think I'd go with like Jamal Murray.
Bull's legit
Good
a great
size,
pick.
good movement ability. Like he makes good decisions for the most
Yeah.
part. Like
You need
like,
someone
I
who
think,
can swing a golf club, which is why Nikola Jokic might be out.
Jamal has
No,
the
you don't.
only
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Do you think Kyler Murray's a good golfer?
I bet he can swing a club.
Jamal has the only knock that Jokic also has, not American born. How much football have they watched?
Oh, see, that's actually a good point.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Here,
aware.
can I add an opinion?
Jamal is like one of
Of
those
course.
people who like
Cool.
goes bowling and can't do it. Like he's not like
Yeah.
a well-rounded athlete. I don't
Yeah,
think.
I kind of agree with you.
Great basketball player. Yeah, go ahead, Alec.
Okay, so Cale McCarr threw his hat into the ring yesterday, but we do have a bunch of people in the
Again,
comments
not
saying
American-born, sorry.
hockey players like Nathan McKinnon, Eric Johnson. I mean, they're built for it. They
No.
can take tackles.
Yeah, they're good on skates with sticks. This is really hard to close.
There's
that gap.
absolutely no translation between what it takes to be a quarterback and what it takes to play hockey.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you guys can give me all the soft-handed hockey players you want. Those are great in the comments. We are not picking them.
You could probably swing a golf club though. It isn't that important.
It is important, but it's not
Definitely
the
can swing a golf club.
swinging a golf club does not make you a great quarterback. Look at me, but being able to be a great quarterback, you have to be able to swing a golf club.
Daniel here saying Nathan McKinnon would will the Broncos to a win because he is a god.
If he could have ice skates and the game was played on ice,
Yep, of course.
now I'm interested.
Yep. Greatest triple option quarterback of all time on ice, Nathan McKinnon.
I'm going to
Everyone
bring
knows that.
things off
Triple
the
option
rails,
on hold
actually.
on. Triple option on ice. How has this not been done yet?
We've invented
Like,
a university
I'd go to
and a
that-
sport, and we're only 20
No,
minutes into this show.
I'm not
Where else can you get that?
I'm not talking about a sport. I'm talking about like a performance, like Disney on ice. But I want triple option on ice. It
you
is
give
art.
away too many great proprietary ideas on this
true.
show. Yep.
Okay, go ahead, Allie.
Okay, we've had a lot of people in the comments asking, one, about Henry's jacket. Or not Henry's jacket, Andre's
Henry's
jacket.
not
I need
wearing
to
a
drink more
jacket.
coffee.
Maybe that was the question.
Yeah, you've had like one
Why
sip
isn't
of
he
your
wearing
coffee.
a jacket?
Andre, your jacket. Tell the good people about it.
Breckenridge Brewery, Broncos country.
No, you aren't that pliable.
Better than I expected.
Quarterback.
Better than I expected.
Start this man.
You can get that jacket by following them on Twitter. They do a bunch of giveaways. We also do giveaways for that, so just keep an eye on social media. And then everyone is talking about Ryan's shirt.
My buff shirt game has really been getting a lot of love lately. I can't wear these shirts to Folsom this year, so I need to put them out for people to see online because I live off of compliments on my clothes. Like, that's what keeps me going in life.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you to everyone. Allie
Oh,
got this for
You
me.
had McChesney
Yes.
on your shirt yesterday, it looked like.
47.
Great shirt.
You can go get it. I think 47 is actually having a 30% off.
Probably.
Wow,
Right
wow,
now.
I would highly recommend avoiding that and spending all of your money at the DNVR locker.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That new buff shirt
Well,
is
that
real
too,
fire.
but that
that
one's
new
a
buff
dope
shirt,
shirt.
real fire. Real
It is
fire.
a very good new buff shirt.
All right, we've lost Henry to the Tinder texting, so
I was
that's
not
been
prepared.
great.
Okay, next question. Oh, we have a comment? I need to know where you procure your shirts, RK. Yeah. I will turn
legit
over
getting hot.
every rock that exists to find a cool buff shirt. Okay. If you had to start, and this is the Joel Klatt proposal, he tweeted this out, essentially. So if you had to start at quarterback for the Broncos, what is your honest guess on what your stats would be? I don't want you to, like, be cocky and, like, think that's a funny bit. I want a real, honest answer. What would your stats be? And I'm going to just set the number on
Can I start?
20 passes. You get to throw 20
Nice.
passes because you're in third down on every single series.
Whoa. So I would go 0-3 with 3 picks, 0 yards, 20 quarterback hits, and I would probably be injured and not be able to take those 20 pass attempts.
You really don't think you could complete one?
In the NFL?
Yes.
No, Ryan. I don't think I could complete an NFL pass in live action. Thanks a lot.
Think about just like a swing pass to the running back.
Dude, I'm 5'7" and 3/4. I've played basketball against you. I was out of breath after like 3 minutes.
That doesn't matter. You just have to drop
I'm
back,
getting
turn
knocked
to your right.
out the game in like over under 1.5 pass attempts. Do you understand?
I do now.
Okay, good.
Henry?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big question. Is like, when do I take my first hit?
Right.
Because that's probably when my day is over. My body's just not meant to play NFL football.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think that if somehow, like, I'm playing behind an all-star offensive line in that world and I'm not taking hits because that's what it'd take to
No.
to
No
attempt 20
hypotheticals
passes.
here.
Well, I mean, if I'm attempting 20 passes, I'm alive.
That's
I think
true.
that's
That's true.
a fair leap to make.
Yeah,
but,
I don't
but-
think we survived 20 passes. That's my theory.
Exactly. But the offensive line's playing well. I actually get 20 passes off. I think I could complete 3 of them. I mean, they're all. I don't know that any of them are in front of the line of scrimmage. I mean, I can't see over anybody in the trenches. Like they're all too tall for me to be able to see what's
Right.
going on. So I'm relying on memory. I'll tell you, I'll probably throw more interceptions than completions.
Yep. Ryan?
I think that I could complete at least 5. But I'm not talking about like legitimate NFL
love
passes. I'm talking about I line up in shotgun,
Yep.
2 running backs flanking me,
A little pistol even, maybe?
maybe a little full house.
I'd love to see some pistol today. If there's some
I'd
pistol,
love
I'm
a
gonna
full
lose
house.
it.
Both guys flank out, and I just got to decide which one I want to throw it to. I think I can complete that 5 times easy.
Yeah, that's actually a question. The real question is, are you taking snaps under center, or would you rather be
I don't
out
think you
of
are.
shotgun?
Yeah, your mic's not on, Allie. But someone asked, are you taking snaps under center? Or
No.
You're absolutely taking them out of the shotgun.
Yes, you are.
I'm taking them out. Yeah, I was going to say, I want the super shotgun.
Put me under center. I sue you immediately.
That's like
Plain and simple.
gross endangerment or something along those lines.
Clearly gross endangerment.
Yeah.
Mile High Memories here is saying, I need a channel in my radio that is just Dre constantly ranting. I really need these on loop. Help.
If that's what you think, then you work with him and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, this is a good
That's
balance.
a special you only get if you marry me. That's the channel my wife has. So there you go.
There you go.
Shouts to her.
Everyone pray
Congrats,
for Kate.
Kate.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of passing attempts, I said 20 for us, which is probably high. We probably get like 4.
Yeah, that's
Over under on Kendall Hinton passing attempts today.
I'd set that at 6.5.
I was gonna say 7.5.
Yeah, I was thinking right around there. I'll go 7 even. Say there's a push involved.
Right in between us.
Yep.
I think he's going to be utilized some, but more of a decoy unless they're in like dire
Third and then
situations.
13. Yeah.
Here's a question though: How
Even
many
then,
passes
it's
on
gonna
the
be a
first
lot of
drive?
draws.
1.
Yeah, I think first play has to be a pass.
But not necessarily from Hinton. It could be like a double
You
pass.
guys got to realize
about-
something. They don't have any time to install a play.
They haven't taught him any plays.
I'm pretty sure the only plays are read option left, read option right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or just hand it off.
Yeah, and it's going to be first read stuff, really simple. Because Driscoll was their practice squad guy to like do the Taysom Hill stuff, right?
Yeah, and he wasn't even.
Yeah. So like,
This is like if you had all week to prepare for this, I would be so excited to see like them bust out some triple option concepts. We could have done triple option corner with Hank. He could have told us all about it. It's just not. It's not in the cards. Unless they literally said, "Wait, like the whole offense needs to come in at 6 a.m. today, and we're going to install 5 plays." Like you could probably do that.
yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the one wild card is Kendall Hinton plays receiver, and as somebody who plays receiver, you'd think he'd have a pretty good grasp of the passing concepts, right? Like,
No.
like he should, she should know from that perspective what's going on.
I guess he does
All he has to
know-
do is catch a snap and then know what's going on. And on every play, he'll know at least what's happening on the route he is supposed to run on that play.
Right, he's like, all right, I'm locking in on
Yep.
Deshaun Hamilton, who's running my route.
Because I am fourth string Deshaun Hamilton.
He's a first read guy anyways. And then on top of that, I think you need to be like, hey, Kendall, this is your first read, and this is your hot route when inevitably the Saints overload one side and bring that blitz, because that's been an issue for the Broncos all season.
The running back in the huddle has to say, this play goes right here. You give me the ball on this side.
Yeah.
Open to your right and hand it off. But it's going to be annoying for sure if you're the running back who has to deal with that. But it should work, right?
Like, I don't even think Pat Shermer has to call plays today. He just has to say directions. Left.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an
Football
offensive
left.
game
Yeah.
plan so simple.
Offense right.
We should basically be able to come up with it.
Yeah.
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 So, if 7.5, what will be the longest pass?
I think somebody gets loose. I mean, in terms of air yards,
Jerry
over
Jeudy
under
catches a
10
slant.
yards.
I think that's what it's
Exactly.
going to be like. He can throw a slant.
Yeah.
He can throw a slam. He can, again, one read, he can throw a 40-yard
Actually,
go.
Allie, I think we have some highlights of Kendall Hinton throwing some absolute dimes.
It's a lot of Presbyterian.
That's not what we're talking about here. Maybe you could bring that up for us.
Oh, this one's
Yes,
better,
I
yeah.
can, but we had a very long
No,
discussion.
it's fine. It's
about-
fine. Just do your thing. We'll get to that in a second. So,
I'm
if
starving.
7.5
That rhyme went a long way. Oh my
Really?
God, yes.
7.5 is the pass attempts.
could
What
go
are the
for a line.
completions?
7.5 pass attempts. I mean, I think if they get 3 completions, they win the game.
Again, I'd set the over.
I think that's what I'm
Shut
looking
up.
for. That's what I'm like. No, it's like
I'd
it's the
set
Tebow game.
Over under at 2.5. I would make no proclamations
All
on
right.
winning.
Ryan Green posted this video of Kendall Hinton absolutely dropping some dimes in practice. Let's watch it. Here we go. Oh, look at that thing. Whoa.
Wow. The guy has an
Dime.
arm.
Let's watch
That
one
guy
more time.
has an
Look
arm.
at that thing. 3 for 3 in this video.
He's
So he's
money.
got to complete at least 3.
Yeah, exactly. Tim Tebow won a game completing 2 passes. You don't need a quarterback who can throw.
You need a.
They made the playoffs with Tim Tebow at quarterback.
Should
My
they
goodness.
maybe have done like Andrew Beck to try and recreate the Tebow like stature?
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we were talking about yesterday with the Buff stuff, where when you look at players who should be starting at quarterback, you can't go with the starters because they're obviously busy, and you can't justify like in like I think it was the Madden chat, maybe somebody's like, well, what if it's Kareem Jackson? Well, it's like, well, the secondary can't afford to lose Kareem Jackson, so nope, it has to be a backup, and I think you do want somebody with some size.
I personally think they'll mostly run a lot of the Wildcat stuff we've seen them run with Phil. But again, that was like 3 offensive coordinators ago.
No, it was just last
Was
time.
it?
Let's get
It was
real.
one
Yeah.
offensive.
Okay. So over under on completion set at 2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
Okay. Last thing here And this is the most outlandish question I have for you guys. What does Kendall Hinton have to do to earn another start?
You know, I don't think it's out of the question.
Well,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Once you've lined up, you have a chance.
Could it really be worse than Jeff Driscoll and Brett Rippon?
Yes.
It could be, a lot worse.
Significant.
I mean, what? Like, even Rippon has been like, he was worlds better than Jeff Driscoll. And it's like, yeah, he threw 4 picks and 2 touchdowns.
There's literally no sentence in which you could say, could it really be worse and be right?
Yeah, no.
It can always be worse.
Horrendous.
I guess it is a receiver who's barely on the team who's playing quarterback today. Honestly, it hasn't all the way
start quarterback at Wake Forest.
That is true.
Like one of the 2 or 3 worst Power 5 programs in the entire country.
I hadn't thought of it that way. He couldn't play quarterback at Wake Forest.
The only way he plays quarterback for the Broncos is he was so bad at quarterback, he would never be allowed in that quarterback room.
Yeah.
I need a beer.
Yeah.
He was forever, like, banished from being a quarterback again in his career.
I guess I could see this going poorly. That's a good point.
Oh, yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Henry is just now realizing that this might go poorly. You guys want a Christmas ale?
Yes,
of
please.
course.
We love triple option and running quarterback so much on this panel that we could really talk ourselves into this, but yeah, it's going to be
but I
horrible.
want to know.
It's going to be awful.
Yeah.
Let's just say they start the game with a play-action deep ball to Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, sure.
He hits it.
Yeah.
It's a touchdown. He's
Oh, wow.
1 for 1 for 75 yards and a tud.
That's
Wow.
the best day of my life. I just want to say. Like, the Broncos pulling all this stuff out, that happening, that's the best day of my life. I'm on cloud 9.
This line can't move enough. It's already up to 16.5.
And I
If you
just about
listen
waited
to
put
the
my bet
Broncos
in.
emergency pod, Drace Adamas predicted this exactly.
Christmas ale smells like Christmas. It's incredible.
I love when Ryan smells my beers.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Cheers, fellas.
Oh my God, it's so good. If
Tastes
you
like Christmas.
let's just say like your husband or something isn't in the Christmas spirit and it's really bumming you out, just buy him some Christmas ale, let him have approximately 2 of them, and then be like, babe, you want to hang up the Christmas lights? Boom.
Really?
Game over.
So is that what I have to do to get you to help decorate the
Dang.
Christmas
I have
tree?
literally
Dang.
never said no to decorating.
You're
You
like,
haven't asked.
Right now, maybe later.
That's what I say
Yeah.
when literally anyone asks me anything.
It's true.
I guess that's true.
You need to catch him on a Wednesday with no action. That's the trick.
R.I.P.
I put
The
up
Maction is still paying me, by the way.
I thought we weren't saying that word anymore.
Oh, no, that's
Because
just
they
on the
blew
bet
it.
show.
Oh,
We're
just
okay
on
here.
bets? We're over it?
Yep.
Because they ruined our lives?
Okay, I need a stat line. Hinton gets another start if. I'm saying like 14 of 16, 275
needs
yards
200.
and 3 touchdowns.
I don't think he needs 200.
what to get another start?
Yes, he does.
They're gonna be, dude. The other quarterbacks will be cleared for the next game.
You think so?
Yeah,
And I mean, all we know is that
one of them's gonna be cleared.
all we know is that Jeff Driscoll has COVID and was breathing in their faces or something.
Yeah,
So.
not quite. But honestly,
Is the report Eskimo kisses between?
like if he did what I just said, he would have a perfect passer rating.
Yeah.
He has to start another game if he has a perfect passer rating. The Broncos win.
I don't think it's out of the question.
What if he found something in the last few years?
Yeah.
What if he's been just gaming Madden super heavy and now he understands defense is better than ever before?
I think it has to be over 350. I think it has to be over 15 completions.
Okay.
Like, his resume is so behind.
I guess you need to take into account here that this whole season is about Drew Lock. So he literally has to like go. He really does have to throw for like
Hot take there,
350.
Ryan.
Thanks.
That's a hot take.
21 of 22, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
know.
pretty much.
You give me a dub, I'm open to it.
Yeah,
That's
I-
the stat I'm worried.
to
I'm
change
interested
their
in.
opinions of Hinton and all the other quarterbacks. Something monumental has to happen.
14 to 16, 275, 3 tuds is pretty monumental.
I mean, geez, with no preparation too.
Well,
Yeah.
and then don't forget about the
Yeah.
rushing yards.
You might be right.
Like he's going to contribute something on the ground as well.
That's true.
That's where he's at his best.
Yeah, so then
That's where
also
he's at
we
his
would
100
best.
imagine, hey, we don't know for sure. He could have the arm of a
No, I mean,
quarterback.
I've watched a lot of that Wake Forest stuff. Like, yeah, it's first read stuff, but he's mostly going to have an impact as a runner.
this is exciting.
Decent contact
I just
bounce.
really hope.
Decent contact bounce.
Just really hope no one gets hurt, so
Yeah,
this can
no
actually
kidding.
be fun.
This
Yeah.
is insane. This is insane.
Okay.
Playing football in these conditions, insane.
Henry, will you read us what your Tinder message was
Should
today?
never be done.
I sure will. It was, haha, no.
What?
Oh, the question was, are the Chargers going to beat the Bills today? Well, important context.
You already have an answer?
Yeah. Haha. No. Bills all the way, babe. Babe.
Babe?
Yeah.
I feel like you're lying. I need some confirmation
the,
here.
the response was there.
Catherine just called you babe.
With the K.
Is she a member of Bill's Mafia?
I am killing it with the Catherines.
Is she a member of Bill's Mafia?
Killing it with the Catherines is Henry's new reality show.
Married to a Catherine. There's a lot of potential in that.
That
Do we
is
have a
true.
member
You're
of-
killing it with the Catherine.
Do we have a member of Bill's Mafia in that chat? Yeah, found it.
I
Do we
don't
have
know.
a member of Bill's Mafia in there?
It must be.
Wait, is she fading Herbert?
If you
or
wanna
she's-
know.
She's a pro Josh Allen guy.
Hey, what
Just
was
say
the first
Bill's
question?
Mafia?
Are-
Are you a member of Bill's Mafia?
Are you a member of Bill's Mafia? Double question mark.
Okay, and then
Exclamation
also,
point.
or are you just fading Justin Herbert?
I love it. Let's go. What if she comes back with something like, listen, everyone knows the Chargers can't close games. Also, I'm about to jump off my roof onto
We've
a
got
table.
a babe alert. I remind you, any singles out there, you get on your dating app and you can tell them, my friends, because we are your friends. My friends wanted me to ask you what you think of this spread.
So
you know?
worried you're going to knock over this beer. How many drinks have
The
you knocked
comments
over
are
in your
going
life
crazy
based on
for
just being
Henry.
Italian?
I know. Wait, what was that?
Barely not.
The comments are going
Okay,
crazy
I'm
for
gonna-
you. Everyone is very excited.
I don't get a win
very
very
excited
often.
with the babe, too.
Babe.
Let's just call
That's
Henry
me.
Babe
Wait,
the rest of the
so
show.
we're betting the
You
Bills?
ever see the movie with the pig?
Who,
that
am,
talks?
who am I betting
course.
on?
Very good.
We're betting the Bills? Who am
We're
I
betting the Bills.
Oh, we're
yeah.
betting the Bills.
I was
that's
in
fine.
on 2 different parlays in the Bills. I will go in on another Bills bet. Love it.
This is
Let's
exciting.
do it.
Yes,
It is
very
exciting.
Very
exciting.
exciting. Very exciting.
I can't. I don't even know how to get myself back together. After
Huge
a Babe
omen
alert.
for the Broncos.
We need
dare I
a.
say.
Can we get a for next week? Can we have a Babe alert graphic?
Babe alert graphic.
Ooh.
Someone make a
Take her
note
to the
of that.
Take her to the zoo. Yes, actually very hard to get reservations right now.
believe
but
that's
we'll
a-
make it happen.
It's a
Henry,
2
you
months
would
in
know
advance
that.
type of deal. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Take her to the zoo. I believe that's a Hosier song.
Ooh, that sounds like a Hosier song.
I
why
only
I don't
know
listen
the
to Hosier.
Hoosiers. Not familiar with Hoosiers.
Oh, you
much
should
better than
familiarize yourself with him.
I was telling my wife yesterday, done with music. Past that point in my life. Yep.
What are you replacing it with?
Just podcast and people speaking. Broadcast, podcast, that's all I care
The clarity. No more of this like hidden
Yeah,
behind like
that
the meanings of.
about. Mumbo jumbo notes.
Tell it to you
done
straight.
with you. Done with you. Yep. Podcast, 1.5
You don't need
speed
to hear
only.
what Hosier has to say.
Ain't nobody got time for that. No, but I'd like to know what the Hoosiers are doing.
Have you ever
that I'm
listened
interested in.
to the DNVR Broncos podcast intro on 2x speed?
I
No.
have not,
God.
but the DNVR Broncos
Absolute banger.
podcast intro is the only music I do approve of, actually. So.
It
What about
Should I
actually.
see
Colorado
if I can
swag?
pull it up so you
I
guys
think I have a
Don't love
video
it.
of it, so
Don't
I
love
can
it.
send it to you.
Don't love it.
Um,
That Serbian song about Jokic, I also mess with that.
while I try to find that, Henry, give us your lock prop ups.
What about the Gallinari song?
Haven't heard it.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Again, I don't listen to music, so sorry, guys.
Oh, we
Part
are
of my
going
life
to
is over.
show you the Gallo song, and you are going to love it.
We have a show first, I think. We have
Also-
a show first. Your prop might actually not be live.
Yeah.
Should I
So,
just play it right into my
Here's the deal.
headset?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, just listen. Just listen. Just listen. It's pretty quick.
I miss this show so much.
The one for the one and only DNVR. Two goes out to Zach Mace, RK, and the bar. Brief Mr. B in that old trophy case. None folks still waiting for him. Bring on Chase. Out of the field, mile, Broncos win his arms out. Couple with the wrecking crew and a friendly ocean blue to the bitter man. Come join us, the DNVR. We are DNVR. Welcome to the DNVR Broncos podcast.
That
That slaps.
It certainly
Like
slaps.
if you don't want to drink some whiskey and like dance arm in arm with a girl while you hear that, I honestly don't know what's wrong with you.
I don't drink whiskey.
that
I don't
music
dance with girls either.
that music feels like doing drugs. That's amazing to find art that can do that.
Yeah,
That was incredible.
Okay, lock prop upset, Henry.
Lock prop upset. The lock is the Browns -7 points. They're
Who
going.
are they playing?
They're going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So this is a fade Mike Glennon pick?
It's a fade the entire Jaguar.
The hell?
Jaguars. It's not my fault. You put tequila and beer in me.
I'm having heart palpitations by what Henry's doing. Wow.
It's
Okay,
I was
fade
scrolling.
the Jaguars.
Very
not Wires.
important. Very important to get yes. But yes, I am fading the Jaguars. The Browns are good. They have the
so
running game.
scared.
Let's
is
not look
shook.
at the comments right now. Browns are going to win this by more than a touchdown because they're more than a touchdown better than the Jaguars. And I think that's a lock. Here's what's really going on here with the prop,
Ryan's
though.
face was not about the Christmas ale. The Christmas ale is delicious. That was all about Henry's pick.
Jaguars.
Yeah, fade the
Hurts the
Jaguars.
ears.
Jaguars.
Well, you know, we like to say we're Luton intolerant. I've also heard a lot of people calling him Vladimir Luton. Pretty good. Not as
Henry,
good
you
as
just
Luton
can't
intolerant.
say words that end in AG. Beg.
No.
You say like
But
it
why would he
all
be saying
weird.
anything that?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jaguars.
Can you say bag for us?
Bag. You have to think like I am a sheep
The best
right
part
now.
is that
Bag.
Henry overthinks this so much that the other day he was trying to say bagel, but then he thought bag, so he said bagel on purpose.
Well,
on
and
accident.
the problem was that I thought that was right. I just assumed because everybody says it's not bag, it's bagel.
Shouts
It
to
has
all
to
our
be-
Midwest peeps who also say bag. We
Yeah.
love that about you.
Do you want to call Henry out for something else? He ties his shoes very weird.
oh my
doing that
god.
now? Yeah, let's just run through all of this stuff
Okay,
right now.
get
That'd
your
be
lock
great.
prop upset. Then we want to see how you tie your shoes.
The prop is the Russell Wilson over on passing yards. The line still isn't up. They
no
haven't.
prop.
No, it'll be there. They hadn't put up
it's too
any of the
juicy.
player props. It's going to be up.
juicy.
It's going to be up. And when that does come up right
When
before
is that
kickoff,
game?
it's a Sunday night game.
Oh yeah, we still
yeah.
got time.
It's
actually
going to
Mon-
be up
It's
there.
actually Monday.
They're playing. Oh, it's the Monday night game. Whatever. Whenever that
that
game
makes-
is played, right
Go
before
Birds.
kickoff, jump on DraftKings, see what the line is on Russell Wilson passing yards is, and don't even care what it is. Just take the over.
It's a bird derby. You know, I love a good derby. So-
Darby.
Bird Derby.
Bird
Derby
Darby.
derby.
Kentucky Derby.
No, that's a derby. This is a derby.
Oh, I think Broncos Tisgave has lock prop upset. Love that.
Oh.
Broncos plus 14.5.
It's actually
Kendall
16
Hinton.
and a half now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Over 300 yards and 4 TDs. If that happens, I will.
Ryan is streaking down Colfax. It has been decided.
I 100% will.
Actually, let's not do
I'll win
streaking.
$100. Is what's gonna happen.
Bottomless.
Michael.
Bottomless. down
Michael
Colfax.
here says,
Fine.
"I'm not."
DNVR gear up top.
Andre,
Fine.
listen to this.
Oh.
I'm not. Michael here says, "I'm not convinced that Henry is real. He was created by aliens that tried to mimic human behavior."
Yeah, there's a few glitches in the system.
Yeah.
I've been accused of the same, Henry, so take that
I
as
do
a
try
point
to
of
mimic
pride.
human behavior.
no doubt.
Upset. Titans plus 150, I believe that says. I don't care what it is. Just take the Titans to win. They're playing the Colts.
Lowest hanging fruit of the week.
Still, then
Lowest hanging
there's fruit
Alright,
that is
you didn't
hanging
even give us a
low
real
all over the
upset,
place.
so don't be talking about other people's
Whoa,
upsets.
Spoilers.
Whoever submitted spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Whoever submitted their upset first this week in the company Slack was going to pick the Titans. Am I wrong?
I also picked the Titans. I'm shameless.
To not go 3 for 3, I manufactured an upset. So there you go.
No, but
not a
it's
great
important
slate,
to-
guys.
it's important
Not
to-
a great slate.
You don't think so?
No.
What about
I
those?
love the slate.
Fa-
that was our
it's
headline on the
Faves
Friday
week.
podcast.
It's Faves week.
It's a great week.
Wow. Please never streak around our business.
Everyone else does it.
Lindsay Sauer. Colfax is
Oh,
a wide,
Colfax. That's
is
a
wide
Colfax
street.
joke.
Wide,
Yep.
wide street. So we can be far away from the bar and still streak. Now, it's not streaking if it's bottomless only. Also,
Yeah.
So.
Really?
Tarp
Is that
on.
true?
Happening.
Well, it's still like, you'll get put in jail for exposing
I
yourself
guess.
like that.
I guess
No,
they aren't.
you know,
dealing
I
with
was gonna
You'll
say,
be
like-
treated as a sexual offender, rightfully so.
If Kendall Hinton throws for over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, I will lead off next week's podcast with 4 shots back to back. Let's
Honestly, that's a safe compromise. I'm all for it.
go. Okay.
Andre, what's your lock prop upset?
Actually, it got buried in our chat, so I will need the graphic. Oh, I picked the Raiders -3. Okay, look, this is this is a faves only week. So there's lots of faves. This is gonna be a classic. Like I could give you 5 favorites. 4 of the 5 will hit. None of my parlays will hit. But if you were smart and you did one of those round robins where you can do like just 4 or 5, you would make money. Or, and this is where the game gets really interesting as a viewer, you pick of my 4 favorites. Of my 5 favorites, which are the 4 that will hit? And there you go. But anyways, the Raiders -3. This is a classic don't take the cheese type of bet where the line is too juicy or almost like you got to pause for a second and say, wait a second. Usually those are like a 50% proposition. A lot of times it's like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have taken the cheese. And then other times it's like, Henry would tell me you've overthought it, and that was an easy bet. Well, the Raiders just take it -3. They're hungry after that rough loss against the Chiefs. So I love that. Oh, Wayne Gallman. I am a Giants guy through and through. Everyone knows this about me. On DraftKings Sportsbook, you can now take the first touchdown insurance. As long as Wayne Gallman scores a touchdown, you will get the insurance there and get your money back, but at +105. That's
Let me
really
just say,
nice
you got a lot
odds.
of gall, man.
He's the best. He is the best. God, I missed him.
I don't know.
Honestly,
Oh no.
this is like being on vacation. Being on vacation, can sometimes be a little complex. This is like being on vacation.
You look nice
guys,
and tan though, Dre.
You guys are the
sun-
best.
You really
Sun really
got
did
some
its work.
rays out there.
I do
Yeah.
not look tan. That is incorrect.
Oh, that's just your hat. That's tan.
And then Ryan, my upset, the biggest upset anyone has had the cojones to call on this show.
So dumb.
I am buying points, folks. I'm buying points because I don't believe in Tampa Bay.
You're
Tampa
selling
Bay.
points.
Yeah, exactly. I always get that wrong. My dyslexia really gets triggered when we're talking about buying or selling points. Anyways, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs because it's a faves week and because the only upset I like is the Tennessee Titans. I didn't want to be redundant. I'm selling points. I'm selling points, taking the Chiefs -7.5. I think they beat the crappy Tampa Bay Buccaneers, real pretenders, by over 7.5, and I can buy that at +160. That's better than your +150 upset of the Titans. Booyah!
You didn't really call an upset though.
Yeah, no,
It is unlikely. It's
I
like
didn't.
plus odds.
I
but-
manufactured it. Yep.
That is a fabricated upset. All right, my turn.
Correct.
Everyone that is listening to this should know that I hit lock, prop, and upset last week.
Very nice. Very nice.
Bang,
very
bang,
nice.
bang.
Yep.
It's because
Very proud
Andre
of it.
wasn't
Yep.
here. He kind of
true.
screws
That's
with my
true.
vibe.
It's true.
He does that.
So, anyways, I didn't realize that I
Sucks to
doubled
leave.
up on the Cardinals here. I just go with what the numbers tell me. Cardinals -1 now you can get it at. It says -2 up there. Cardinals -1
That's another don't take the cheese.
against the Patriots.
It's such a great line. Something smells fishy.
The Broncos beat
But
the
I'm
Patriots
taking
with like 17 dropped passes. Prop, Kyler Murray to score a touchdown. He has done this in every single game but one. Every single
Really?
game he has scored a rushing touchdown but one. He is the third best fantasy running back in the NFL.
That's correct.
Wow.
Yeah. It might even be second after last week because he scored 2 rushing
Henry
touchdowns
knows
last
all
week.
this. We told him on the fantasy pod like a week ago, but he does a great
he's
job
doing
of
me
selling.
a favor
He
by
does a great job
looking
of selling.
surprised
I just
by
don't
my
have much of a
stats.
memory.
And then upset is the Titans. Kind of hate that everyone likes this because now I do feel like it's cheese.
Another don't take the cheese. Yep.
But
the cheese.
I like the Titans.
I love
And I
cheese.
don't like the Colts, so I want to bet on this game.
I might be fading all my picks into a parlay just to be safe. It really feels like a don't take the cheese week.
You're making a parlay to be safe.
Yeah, a fade your thoughts parlay, and that's insurance, guys. That's how you.
That's
invest
how
money
half of your
smartly.
picks hit, half of them don't. You lose your parlay and half of your
Yeah.
picks, and you end up in the negative.
But our sponsor, DraftKings Sportsbook, they do good.
That is true. We're here for them. And speaking of DraftKings Sportsbook, head over to DraftKings Sportsbook and use the code DNVR to get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000. You can get in on all this action and just goof around with us, which is what we always do. Somehow, I end up making a bunch of money off it. So if you just follow me, you'll probably be in the right place. Except for yesterday where I got greedy. I was up so much that I felt like, oh, it's time to start throwing darts. And I missed the board entirely. And
Why
now
do we
I'm-
do that?
I don't know.
Why
I don't
do we
know.
do that?
Anyways,
It's like things are going magically at 4 p.m. on a Saturday, and we decide to blow it all.
Yep.
It's the most self-destructive thing we do.
I should have just taken the buffs. I should have just taken the buffs -3.5, but then of course I had to
Free
parlay.
money.
So, anyways,
Free money.
just be smart, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. Either way, this is called sports enhancing apps. I was gonna say drugs, but it's not really drugs.
It's not.
So, anyways, DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app. Sign up. DNVR. Sign up bonus of $1,000. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and first bet match. Each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. What are we laughing about?
In the Madden chat,
Someone's saying Andre's being a sassy queen this morning.
Well,
And Brian is correct.
that's facts.
You might as well make that my title on this show. Sassy queen.
Can we get a new lower third for Andre that says Sassy
Sassy
Queen?
The sassy
That
queen.
would be
All right,
correct.
it's time to crack one open, which is something we've already done.
A little ahead of
Andre
schedule.
hasn't really drank any of his.
Yeah, I've been honestly I need some.
You're telling me
I need
that
some.
iced coffee, tequila, and Christmas ale don't go well together in your stomach?
It's a day where the Broncos don't have a quarterback.
They
We're
go
celebrating.
fine, but my stomach needs a little food. That's all. Who do you? I miss so much doing all the 9 shows I do in a week talking about the NFL. Regale me on who you like in this this fantasy slate this week.
Can we get the
Because
graphic?
producer guy's here.
Oh, yeah, in case you guys hadn't noticed, there's another
Oh,
person.
wow.
How are you?
He's kind of easy to miss.
Oh yeah. I'm,
He is,
I'm
especially
a
now
little
that
guy
he-
over here. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Patrick Mahomes going anymore.
Guy,
Oh, dude.
could you complete a pass in an
haircut.
NFL game?
It depends on the circumstances, but if it's just like a screen pass, I think I can do it.
Could you climb a mountain with just your hands and feet?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like his calling card.
I like that.
It is kind of my calling card. I'm a little hurt that I wasn't chosen in any of your lists.
Oh.
You do seem agile.
I think that I could throw a ball farther than Henry. I think we'll have to settle that bet.
No.
I like
yeah.
that.
Let's
No.
go.
I've
There's
got
an easy
a
way to settle this,
cannon.
isn't there? There's a very easy way to settle this. Same
I
with this
love it.
foot race with Lindsay that she keeps dodging me on.
She
No pun
really
intended
is-
there, but
her
easy way
foot
to settle
speed
it. All
is
you gotta
something
do.
of legend.
All you got to do is just line up and race, right? That's an easy way to settle it, but we
It
haven't
is.
been able to do it yet. So.
Yeah, Andy
One of these
Milonakis
days.
would tell you all about it.
Oh God.
Wow.
This incredible reference.
That truly. I mean, the best of the best.
Okay, all right.
Anyway,
Let's
it's a
get
fantasy.
to Henry's start and sits.
Henry's he's on Tinder.
Yeah,
Making
paying full
moves.
attention.
That was Trista. Start. Christian Kirk.
You like Christian Kirk?
I do like Christian
I
Kirk.
benched him in a few leagues.
Really?
Well, I just have so many options at wide receiver. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Really,
You know who I started at wide
an embarrassment
receiver
of
this
riches
week?
for Dre over here.
Kendall Hinton.
Okay, could we start the
That's,
fantasy segment off with a Kendall Hinton?
Yeah,
talk
that'd probably
real
be
quick?
better.
Because if he only has 3 completions, I know it's juicy to want to start him at wide receiver.
I don't care. I'm here for the chaos.
for
Thank
50
you.
yards, though.
I'm doing it in one of my leagues just
Are
to have
you?
fun.
Yeah.
What?
It's a lit
If
selection
we're being
for
honest,
sure.
in like PPR leagues and things like that, the main attraction of Taysom Hill was the fact that you could put him in at tight end, and tight end was
Yeah.
such a wasteland
Yeah.
that really there's an advantage
Yeah,
there.
I have him in at flex.
For wide receiver flex, I'm a little bit iffier, but
Yeah,
I'm here to have
exactly.
fun when I play fantasy, so
too.
I'm doing it in one of my leagues just for that. But I mean,
Henry, Christian Kirk. Can we get that graphic
Mike
back up for him?
Gesicki.
Going up against the Patriots, I
Austin
really like
Eckler.
that. He's been playing well. They don't have Larry Fitzgerald.
No Larry Fitz.
Seems like a good week for him.
Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki again.
Yep.
With these tight ends, you're basically gambling on a touchdown. We talked about this a little bit.
You like
on
Fitzmagic more for Gesicki, I imagine, too, right?
Exactly.
Is
Exactly.
Tua hurt? He's out?
He sure is. He sure is. And on top of that,
Oh, I
he's
like that.
probably a worse quarterback than Ryan Fitzpatrick
Whoa.
at this point. But at this
I'll
point,
take that. I'll take
soon that won't be the case. But they're playing the Jets. If you want to bet on a tight end to get a touchdown, you're streaming guys. Mike Gesicki is probably a good one this week. Austin Eckler, don't overthink it. He is back. He's
No
playing
barrage.
football. Put him in your lineup.
Yep.
He is better than whoever would have been in your lineup.
Kind of true.
Guy, tell me why I'm wrong.
All right.
It's been nice to activate.
Anyone disagree? Anyone
he's coming
disagree?
back from an injury, and they're going to be careful with
Why does Henry have a
Nah.
shot in front of him?
Because Joe Burrow got hurt last week.
him.
Damn.
That's
Kale
tough.
came on the
That's
show
tough.
for like 5 minutes, showed you up, beat you in a bet, and now you got to take a shot.
Yeah, and
So
just
Kale was replacing me in the segment, or there was no guy, too?
No guy.
yeah, he was
Where were
guys
you?
back
He
up.
wasn't feeling very well.
You were Eric last week.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Kale
Wishes.
came on the
I
show
wanna see this
and
face.
just bodied Henry like 7 times in a row and walked off.
That is not what happened.
I'm actually not sorry. If I were to guess what Kale did on the show, that's what my guess would be. Okay, Guy, who do you have?
Whoa. Just
What?
defending my honor for a second. This was a Joe Burrow bet. He was 22 of 34, 203 yards and a touchdown before he got hurt.
That
and
quarterback league
also
pressure.
ran for 12 yards. And then guess what? He got his knees blown up by some cheap shotting defender, and now I have to
that
drink
was an
this.
accident, bro. Did you watch the play? That was very
I
much
did.
an accident.
No. Good. I stand by Henry. I
was a
haven't seen the play.
Bunch of O linemen just
The
falling.
crazy
over
part
each
is
other
Kale
and
said,
Drake gets
Henry, you aren't including the possibility of injury in this.
Oh,
Okay, Guy, you could just talk.
Take the shot.
Talk, Guy.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at my starts here. Wow, Antonio Gibson, Will Fuller, Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I think that all these guys are going to have
get
very
the
good
hell
games
outta
this
here.
week. Yeah,
By the way,
put my money on it.
You want to
Put
know
a house on it.
You want to know what all three of these guys have in common?
What?
They're on my team.
Oh, nice. Well, it was a good week for you then. Wait, is this your tanking team?
I've already clinched the number one
Oh,
overall
okay. I was
pick.
going to say it's not a good week for you then.
Wait,
Listen
so this is a parody segment we're doing now?
Yes.
What's going on?
Anyway,
Real
my
quick, 41
serious
points
starts.
from Deshaun Watson,
Yes.
35 points from Will Fuller,
Wow.
36 points from Antonio
Wow,
Gibson.
I really nailed it
I
with
think-
my starts here this week.
I
guys.
think I won my.
Good
I think
job.
I won my fantasy matchup on Thanksgiving. I think I could bench everyone else.
Lots to be thankful for.
Yes.
When everything is right with the world when it's a Will Fuller week.
Oh,
Plain and simple, right?
I like Brandon Cooks weeks personally, but that's
Guy
just
gets
me.
it.
So my
wait,
actual
real
starts
quick.
this
Let me
week,
just
yeah.
tell you about
All
a little pun I made.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy
Lay it
this.
on. Oh, I'll love it.
I said you take the over on yards for both Brandon Cooks and Will Fuller on Thanksgiving. Want to know why? When Brandon cooks, it makes Will Fuller.
Alright.
How good is that?
Holy cow.
This is what we were dealing with on the Bets
That's
Pod all week.
Thanksgiving content I am here for.
You weren't here for it. That's
No.
Muted you. You're done.
Thank you,
Oh,
Allie,
Bert.
for muting Ryan. When he
right.
says things like that, there have to be repercussions.
So on to my actual
Damn.
starts here. Devontae Parker going along those same lines of old Hank over here. I don't know about
Holy
Gesicki
cow.
getting
Hi,
a
Steph.
touchdown, but Devontae Parker has been looking really good as of late, and he actually
Okay.
plays a little bit better with Ryan Fitzpatrick, which
that's
I'm really
true.
excited about.
That's true.
So got him there on my starts. Just so you guys know, going up against the other Lamar Jackson, we talked about this on Friday, playing for the
Whoa,
Jets.
the other Lamar Jackson starting in the NFL now?
Yes.
Holy
For the
cow,
Jets.
I've missed so
you
much.
missed this? So they
He's
cut
terrible,
they
you
cut,
guys.
They cut Pierre Desir
Nice.
and
Whoa.
Bless Austin's on IR. So the secondary for the Jets is horrific.
Guys,
So,
the
yeah.
other Lamar Jackson is awful at
yeah.
football.
He
I
went to
know.
Nebraska.
Yeah, he's terrible.
That's why I'm saying start Devontae Parker. Thank
LaVisca
you.
Chenault dominated him. Okay, I'm not
Okay.
even going to give you starts. I want to know who you guys would start at wide receiver in this league. At wide receiver. Okay, A.J.
right in
Brown,
there.
Brandon Cooks is already in the lineup. That happened. Stefan Diggs, Christian Kirk,
Ooh.
Devontae Parker, Allen Robinson, Henry Ruggs, Curtis Samuel.
What is that
God.
team?
This is
It's
a 4-team league.
it's my amazing dynasty, and it's a 12-team
Dre,
league.
if you didn't cut me off, you would have heard that one of my sits this week is Stefan Diggs. So sit him.
You would sit him over
Yes.
Kirk?
Yes. Yes, Stefan Diggs.
Over
going up-
Kirk.
Yeah, they're playing the Chargers. Michael Davis there on the Chargers. He's given up one of the lowest marks for points per
Wait,
game.
would you
in
start
fantasy.
him? Would you start Kirk or A.J. Brown over him then?
I would like AJ Brown this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Christian Kirk too, but
Would you start
A.J. Brown's
Kirk
just like,
over Allen Robinson then?
Yeah,
yeah,
I would
definitely.
Okay.
because I think they're going to run the ball a lot. One of my other starts, David Montgomery. I know you guys have famously
hate him.
trashed David
Yeah,
Montgomery.
he's bad at real
He's
football.
famously
That's
not good at
great.
football. Yes, exactly.
The Packers defense is also famously bad against the run, so I really like that matchup for him.
It's a matchup of who is worse.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Can I say some sits real quick and just bash him?
My
No,
last
no
one,
one cares.
Oh,
Jalen
you got one
Reagor.
more?
I think
Oh,
Jalen Rager's going to have a really good week this week. Go Birds.
Whoa, go Birds.
Birds.
Yeah, I mean, going up against DJ Reed, who is probably the worst quarterback in fantasy facing wide receivers. He gives us the most points of anyone.
Yeah, he struggles at reading the offense.
Ooh, you got him again with
I
another
left,
pun.
and now guys spitting out all these cornerback matchups. Yeah. What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
I'll
know.
go through my starts real quick. I'm the
Okay.
only one who understands brevity on this show. Wayne Gallman, Brian Hill. I'm a big Brian Hill guy. This is a great
Oh,
week.
I can't wait for
Michael Pittman.
Ooh,
he
I
is
like this.
cooking lately. These
Yeah.
are three phenomenal starts. You need a
I don't know
little
about
more
Brian
like
Hill.
mainstream options. Love Daniel Jones. Love Carson Wentz. Love Derek Carr this week.
Carson
And I
Wentz.
like
All right.
Zach Moss.
We are not doing Carson Wentz.
Give us
today.
your sits,
That's a
bet.
but don't
Sorry.
even. I don't even. No, it's just say it.
Yeah, no commentary.
Melvin Gordon,
Henry.
Stephon
Jeez.
Diggs, Antonio Brown.
My sits are Matt
Yeah,
Ryan,
like, look.
T. Higgins, and Jamison Crowder.
'Kay,
No
that's
Julio.
Andre, your sits.
He almost said a naughty word.
I almost did.
I'm basically sitting all Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hate them. Tom Brady, Ronald Jones, sit him. Jonnu Smith. It used to be Jonnu's world, and we were all living in it. Sorry, Jonnu, I'm off that train.
No more.
Can't
All right.
happen against the Colts. Boom.
That's too much.
Yep.
All right,
Agreed.
Guy, thanks for joining us. It's time to horse around.
Yeah.
Let's get it. You can also, of course, tune into
in.
the DNVR Fantasy Podcast every Tuesday where I'm not there to cut these guys off and tell them to shut up.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Let's get into this. Are we starting with 4 quarters? Looks like it.
Holy cow.
All right.
We stopped doing this segment for a minute, and I forgot how to do quarters. So
Not to turn this into the Brian Howell show,
No.
but he just tweeted that the Colorado's opponent's leading rusher has been the quarterback every game this season.
Wow.
do I need
Brian Heater Howell?
Brian Heater Howell.
He's on an absolute.
Do I need
heater
a
right
clean
now.
glass, or we're just doing this in our shot glasses? That's what's happening. Okay.
What do you? Oh no. Oh.
We used to not do it that way, but I've been gone so long. Everything.
Oh,
Is this a
no,
shot
because remember
glass
you
or-
have to like move your
Do we not
stuff
have
so that
extra
people
shot
can.
glasses?
No, we're running around a bit. Give us a second.
I'm
If you guys could
running
see the scramble drill
around.
going on behind the scenes, it's pretty funny actually.
We are only doing 4 quarters because you guys have rambled on.
Well,
so
we're
we
sorry
are
that the
doing
Broncos
the
are
biggest
starting
day
a
of-
practice
yes.
squad quarterback.
It's been the
practice
most
squad wide
structured
receiver at-
Oh
tailgate
no, I
ever.
understand that, but you're off the rails during the
It's been
first
the
segment.
most
was a
structured
bit
tailgate
much.
ever. I would.
Everyone's been saying they want to see me get buckets, so I'm moving the iPad.
Okay, well they're gonna be disappointed, aren't they?
Yeah, I can't do this anymore.
All right, who's
Okay.
reading the
Lost the
clues?
ability.
Me.
Catherine with a K is
Practice
part
shot.
of Bill's Mafia.
Dang.
All
That's
right,
great.
are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Sure.
person is 6'6", 250 pounds. First team All-American in college.
You're done.
It went backwards.
reverse.
Oh,
Made
Dre.
over $1 million based on an NFL draft insurance policy.
Jake.
Is it? Jake
Yes,
Butt.
you
Yes.
nailed it. You nailed it, Henry. You nailed it.
Henry
Were
said
you
it.
gonna get it?
No,
I was
it
so-
wasn't.
I gotta come off set to get this quarter, guys.
That's disappointing.
This
Okay.
is the dirtiest quarter I've ever seen in my life.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Henry,
you guys
I
can
think
see
your
it.
wallet's
They're supposed
off.
to be silver. This one is black.
All right, next one. This player was undrafted.
Mine's from Utah.
Played his whole career with one team before the Broncos. Didn't open as a season starter. And he is the Broncos' tallest player at 6'9".
Dotson.
Yeah.
Damn, one shot. That was gangster.
I either get it on one shot or it takes me like 20 and I'll never get it.
Yeah, because you wind up with the quarter way back there.
It's true.
All right, this player.
What's his first name?
DeMar.
Nice.
This player played FCS in college. He's a defensive player.
Derek Tuska.
Yes. All right, you're all tied. This last
Love
one.
Oh no, that was the tequila. Well, I'm not gonna win this with a wet quarter now, am I? Ugh.
Tough scene.
All right,
scene.
are you guys ready?
What
Yeah.
quarter? I
Played
chose
2
him?
positions in college.
That's what they call me.
Kendall Hinton.
Yes.
That's good.
go!
That's good.
The rest
Wow.
of them was working in sales
Wait.
a month ago. Went to
No.
Wake Forest. Starting at QB today.
Yeah, that was
It'll be fine.
telegraphed. I was just waiting for the Kendall Hinton hint.
Wait, It'll be
fun.
you getting pre-show hints on these?
No, I'm saying
Kale makes these.
I'm saying it was It was in the
Kale
stars
sent
that
it to
Kendall
me.
Hinton was going to be one of the answers.
Did we just uncover a scandal? Henry?
I think we may have. I'm going to put my
Soft.
reporting
we have
chops
2
to the work
trivia
after this and
questions.
figure it out.
I told Alu we want random ass trivia. Could be anything in the world, so let's
Damn
get it.
straight.
Okay, real quick though, let's learn to not speak over each other because that makes it very not fun on
just did it.
the listeners.
That was the joke.
Yeah, I got it.
Aren't we funny, Allie?
You guys are like yelling at each other on top of each other, and it's a bit hard to.
Everyone in the comments has been saying they love when we do that.
Yeah.
For
I've
sure.
seen that.
All right,
And the small
Frankfurt
print.
is the capital of which U.S. state?
What is it?
Frankfurt,
Yes.
capital of Germany, you guys.
Yeah, I don't think you're right, Allie.
Frankfurt is the capital of which U.S.
Indiana, booyah.
No.
Nope.
I know what it is.
I have no clue. You do?
Yes.
Whisper it to me. I got my quarter on.
State. No, you
No,
you
you
already
can't-
answered. You're done.
Kentucky.
Yo, give him the whisper.
Yes, Ryan is right.
That's never how we've played
I don't
that.
know what it is.
Honestly,
you want
that
me?
might have been a scandal because I'm
I
great
can't
with
hear.
geography.
I have a head. Oh, we're doing it again.
All right,
Sorry,
next
we're
one.
still playing quarters, but it's not Broncos trivia?
Yeah.
Yes, I said random ass trivia.
We
Are
talked
you
about this in
You
the
did say
Tailgate
random ass.
media.
The phrase was random ass.
I thought he meant by
Yeah,
Broncos.
because
Yeah, we
remember,
literally
this was the
had a
meeting where we
meeting
said,
about
Dre, are you listening? Dre, are you listening? Dre, are you listening?
I was
And then
listening.
eventually you said, yeah, I'm here, guys, and you didn't have your camera on.
We had people in the comments get it right. Good job. All right,
Dre
next
is
one.
Dre's
I'm gonna
participation
curse
in this
Spanish
week's
soon because
meeting
of how annoying you guys
was
are.
honestly reprehensible.
She was talking over us. She did what she told
She
us
did
not
it.
to do.
She did it.
It was reprehensible. It's true. I agree completely.
In the TV show The Simpsons, what is the name of Springfield's retirement home?
Time's up.
Springfield Assisted Living. Booyah.
Nope.
Good guess, though, Dre.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Springfield Retirement Home.
Close, but no.
Well, mine would have been close too. That's basically the same.
And Henry just lost.
Spring Chickens Retirement Home.
No, none of you are gonna get it.
That's
Springfield Retirement Castle.
Why would anyone know that?
You asked for random.
The Simpsons are a part of American culture. Everybody has to watch.
If Mace is watching,
take I
I'm
have.
sorry I let you down, Dad.
You did. Big
Hey,
time.
do I have to go get my quarter again this week,
No,
or is somebody? Okay.
We're done. That's the end of that
Oh,
segment.
okay. Good
All right.
timing.
Last one to make one has to take a shot. I'm in.
Oh, well,
Henry's gonna be the last one.
No, you just disqualified
He was
yourself.
What?
Oh, you're out.
No.
Yeah, you take a shot now.
You guys make up random rules.
Hey, here
just
comes Kale.
cheated.
Kale's just like, yup,
Kale,
that's what we're
if
doing. He
you-
said it. There we are. Pour the shot.
No, then pour it for Henry too. Well, no.
Well, Henry's
we're
still
not
has a
doing
chance.
this. I'm gonna
No,
leave this set to
Henry
go to
got
the
the
bathroom.
last
You know what?
one.
Because Andre is softer than warm butter that's been in the microwave for a minute.
Still beat
Doesn't
your
that sound nice
basketball.
right
I'm gonna
now,
take
though?
this.
On a cool Sunday morning.
Andre cheated.
Andre cheated. He's a cheater.
Hey, Bobby Jones just followed me on
Okay, I
Twitter.
think it's time
Go
for
tell
the
him
break,
to
the
someone else.
Like
countdown.
former Nuggets great, Bobby
well,
Jones?
it has a golf.
Oh,
emoji.
former golf great, Bobby
Yeah,
Jones.
but then the bio says best plumber on this side of the Mississippi, so maybe not that one. But
All right, it's time to count this thing
Shouts to
down.
him.
Actually, not even real. Like, we have plenty of time. Back to the Broncos. I need a beer. Where's my keys?
Are we cut into the wide shot? That's happening.
What?
Just reading the red down.
The rundown says what now?
Cut to wide shot. Just making sure we're doing
Oh.
This is the white
this
shot.
is the wide
correct.
shot. Okay, good.
Good job.
I-
Andre.
We look good in the wide shot.
Thanks, dude.
If I can
Whoa.
bounce this bottle cap in there,
Someone just deleted the whole.
Henry has to take a shot.
Oh, well, how many tries you get? You've
3.
You
I've missed
already
2.
missed the table.
I missed 2. Okay, you're good.
Well,
Okay, back to the Broncos.
Someone deleted.
Let's
the
talk a
wrong
little bit of defense just because we haven't yet.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot
If the
about that.
Broncos are going to have any chance today, they're going to have to put a Herculean defensive effort out there.
Yep.
To me, it's actually not that crazy for that to happen.
Oh.
If this game, I think the Broncos can win this game like 9-6. I'm not predicting that to happen. Is my microphone sound low to you guys?
No, it's
Nope,
fine.
nope.
Okay.
You sound just fine.
I think I'm a little low. There we go. Now you can hear my bass.
It sounds the exact same.
You can hear
to
him with
me,
the
but
bass
okay.
in my voice.
Yeah.
I think it can happen, but it has to be a out and out focus on the run. I honestly think Kendall Hinton has just as good of a chance of completing several passes as Taysom Hill. So
That's crazy.
That's not a quarterback.
he's not. You take away the run from him, and this is going to be an absolute slop fest.
Yeah.
So I'm saying put 9 in the box. Unless, of course, they're 3 wide. You can't really do that. But at any opportunity, you pack the box with as many people as you can. Go single coverage anywhere.
Yeah. I think
Single
that's a
coverage
bad idea.
everywhere and anywhere.
You don't want to bracket Michael Thomas?
No.
Yeah,
I have
maybe-
no. I want
bracket
Michael
Michael
Thomas to beat me deep.
Yeah, he probably will. Then.
Yeah, he does that.
When have you know how many touchdowns Taysom Hill has thrown
How
in
many,
the NFL?
Ryan?
0.
Well, that's a good stat.
You know who's thrown a touchdown pass in their life more recently than Taysom Hill?
is it Kendall Hinton?
It's Kendall Hinton.
Yeah. Dude, Taysom
yeah.
Hill's 30.
Yeah.
Taysom Hill's
Get
30.
out of here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Poorly about 30-year-olds.
Kendall
30-year-olds
Hinton has thrown
suck.
A
a
touchdown pass.
more recently than Taysom Hill did at BYU.
Yeah.
I think you guys are getting like bad facts from Twitter over here.
No, he's 30.
This is from ESPN.
He's an old man.
Stats
I'm
and
a man,
info,
I'm
Andre.
30.
Let me find it for you. If Kendall Hinton,
he is an old
just
man.
listen. If Kendall Hinton were to play quarterback for the Broncos, he's actually thrown a pass touchdown more recently than staying starting quarterback Taysom Hill. Hinton's last TD pass, October 7th, 2017, at Clemson when he was with Wake Forest.
He did it against Clemson?
Yeah.
Yeah, garbage.
This is a lock.
Garbage
Plus
Listen.
1,000 on the money line.
Shush. Hill's last touchdown pass, November 26, 2016, versus Utah State when he was at BYU.
Yeah, congrats.
Look at this
Utah
absolute king throwing a dime.
Yeah, no, I saw that touchdown at Clemson. I was talking about that off air.
So just so you know,
Henry never listens to me.
it's
true.
it's not time to bracket Michael Thomas.
Yeah, no, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, only difference is it is.
No, it's not. You put everyone
you
in the
could
box.
put 8 in the box, bracket Michael Thomas, and then it's
Only if they're
it's one-on-one
only
the
if they're
rest
in
of the way.
22.
So are you spying and containing in the pocket?
Yes, everything. Everything
It's not a bad
but
strat.
bracket coverage. I'm not even interested in having safeties on the field.
Oh no.
More linebackers.
I mean,
you're not going the 3 safety Chargers versus Lamar defense in the playoffs 2 years ago.
No, I'm saying we're putting 2 corners on the field.
Yeah.
A ton of defensive linemen and a bunch of linebackers.
I mean, you gotta pick something to do, and that's one of the options, I guess.
The old 5-5-1.
5-4-2.
5-5-1.
Why not?
But the 2
this
is actually
point.
just corners.
I mean, that takes Justin Simmons off the field. Takes Kareem Jackson off the field.
Broncos
I don't love either of those.
defensive
Okay, well,
approach-
you can honestly just play them at linebacker.
Okay, we get to call them linebackers.
Yes.
If the Broncos were like, we're actually going to play defense the way you would play defense against Kendall Hinton against Taysom Hill, I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I think
all
Kendall
about it.
Hinton can
It's
make
a
as
pretty
many
good
plays as
bravado.
Taysom Hill can with his
But real
arm.
quick, what would you do?
a
So
little
you want to
fool's
bracket Michael Thomas?
I would bracket Michael Thomas.
He's not a deep threat.
No, I know, but he was the only thing that passing game had last week against the Falcons. So that's why I'd take that away for someone else to beat me. Now he's holding on to the ball a little longer. He's trying to run. I would basically dedicate 5 guys, so 4 linemen and 1 linebacker and a spy at all times to Taysom Hill. Then I'm bracketing Michael Thomas, and I'm saying we're going to force you to beat me with someone else, and we're going to try to bring pressure pretty quickly, and we're going to try to contain you and spy you.
5 guys, you say, huh?
5 guys.
Should we call
at
this
all
the
times.
better than in and out defense?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good to
It
me.
is so much better.
Sounds good to
So
me.
much better.
Five Guys makes really good food.
Yeah.
Like it's expensive, but it's one of the. I care, but I still buy
do
it
care, Ryan.
oftentimes.
Tired of people telling me that, like, I want to spend $5 for crap more than I want to spend $12 for something good.
Well, that's just the world that some of us live in.
We used to have Zach's magic number, and I could go to the bathroom. I need to pee so bad right now.
Honestly,
Yep.
this show
Well,
doesn't need you that much. We proved that last
17
week.
minutes.
So you can
That is
just
true.
go.
If
Eric
you'll
did a
allow
great
me,
job.
I will go.
Go.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
right.
hold on. Let me. Oh,
While
I
he's
just
there,
needed
we're
to
going to
mute
set
my
up
mic.
for... Oh, well.
Bye,
sorry.
Dre.
Good effort, Allie.
what?
You almost
fun.
got it before he
Oh,
threw
I
it
know.
down. While he's there, let's set
I
up...
mean, it's all set up already.
well,
Do you want to
bring
explain it to
over.
the people?
So...
Also, go retweet me. 'cause
Several,
I
I
tweeted
retweeted you.
I retweeted
Several
you.
months back, Allie and I had a debate in a car ride from Steamboat to Denver, in which I said, not only is Dunkin Donuts not that good, it's worse than King Soopers donuts. Allie lost her mind. She tweeted about this because she thought I was
Okay,
going to
but
get
I do
owned.
want to state that you also thought that you were going to be owned.
I did.
Because you wanted me to specifically tweet, not that Dunkin' was trash, but that King Soopers was
It's
better.
just better, yeah. So
So you were also worried.
I was worried that I was going to get owned about this. What turned out to be the truth is that many people are on my side about this. King
Yeah, 'cause I
Soopers
have a
donuts.
full Colorado audience.
King Soopers donuts are fire, and Dunkin' Donuts, I believe, kind of suck. But to show that I'm not just being my bias towards Colorado self, which everyone knows I usually am, we are going to do a blind taste test. So, with that in mind, we have 4 donuts here. I think I can say where they're all from, right?
Yes.
Minute and 2 seconds.
We've got one from Lamar's.
It's quick. Timed it.
1 minute and 2 seconds.
Yep.
It's impressive.
Yeah, dude, I know.
That means
Chair,
probably
Okay.
45
We
seconds
do
at the
not
John.
need to.
We've got one from Lamar's Donuts, one from Denver Special Winchell's Donuts, one from Dunkin' Donuts, and one from King Soopers.
Yes. And I have people tweeting at me, how could you have left Krispy Kreme out? How could you have left Voodoo? Guys, we can't buy, I don't want to. 7
No,
donuts,
it honestly
like,
has
no, it
nothing to
just
do with
needs to be
that.
these 4.
Here's what it has to do with. One, Krispy Kremes would have been extremely easy to identify on a plate.
true.
They look different than all the other donuts.
Yeah. I don't know
Two,
my donuts.
Voodoo Donuts is all about like the crazy stuff. Like
The
it-
maple bacon one.
Yeah,
like
Voodoo
those
Donuts
kind
is
of
not
crazy
saying
ones.
like just have our regular donut. It's better than everyone else's. They're saying like they're like the organ of donut places. They're saying like, look, our crazy uniforms and like all this other stuff. Like we're better than everyone else. So we're going standard donuts. Let's all go at the same time here, and obviously at the end we will rank all of
So
them.
these are all positioned in the same
They look at the
There's the
colors of the
colors.
toothpicks. Yep.
So let's
production.
That wasn't an accident.
let's start with blue. Is that blue or purple? Purple.
Purple. There's blue also.
Okay, purple.
Not the best decision.
No,
Okay.
wait. He just picked
Wait.
up purple. You picked up blue.
Purple?
There's blue and purple?
Yes, I just said that.
They do
You
kind
did-
of look
You
similar.
did pick up purple, though.
This is absolutely purple.
Yeah.
There were
That's
probably
purple.
4 markers that were.
Allie's finding
different.
ways to criticize when there's no need.
I've never had
Okay,
any of these donuts
look,
before.
Look and visual. Already I
don't
can
care.
narrow this down to either King Soopers or Dunkin. Boom.
Okay.
You guys have to give your just overall rating, and then you can guess. You can say which one's the best.
So I have to admit already that slicing these donuts before the show was a bad idea.
Are they dry now?
Yeah, they're dry
Sorry.
now.
I just wanted to be prepared.
Okay, that was fine. That was fine. I'm going to save that for later.
Okay, give me a ranking.
That's a good
1 out of
donut.
10.
What do you mean,
4 out
one-
of 10.
I thought it was a
I'm
10.
trying. I need to try all of them so I know how dry they all are before I rank that one. Because that was
That's a 4 out of 10.
extremely subpar.
That was a King Soopers donut that was baked at 5 a.m. this morning.
okay. I
Henry,
disagree.
what was your
We
rating?
forgot
We're
to
not
mention
Are
that-
we guessing on what they are? I didn't
No,
think we were
not
doing
yet.
that. Okay. So keep your stick with that donut,
Yeah.
so you know which one it was.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys didn't eat the whole thing. I thought it was a 10.
Okay.
I thought it was.
Oh, God.
I had
Henry
the
is
time of
such
my
a
life.
Simple human.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right, do the orange one. Nope,
It's
that is
yellow.
not. Nope, there is.
Are
an
you sure it
orange
isn't
one.
red?
Oh,
This-
the red one.
I think it
okay.
might be red.
Yeah, the red
Yeah.
one,
Red,
totally.
yeah.
Thanks, Dre.
Okay.
Wow, this is definitely leader in the clubhouse.
That was great frosting.
Yeah, so
Frosting, like, several
Wow.
exponential units better than the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah. That's pretty sure that's Winshield's that
Michael
was
Lamar's
baked
is in this.
at-
It's Lamar's, Winchell's, King Supers, and
that
Dunkin.
could be Lamar's.
Didn't I say that?
That could be
yeah,
Lamar's.
but people are asking.
All
about
right,
it.
yellow time.
I think
That's
That's Lamar's, I think.
that's God, that's good.
I didn't give myself anywhere to go, but this
That's
is better
a-
than the last
That's
one.
a 9 out of 10. I'm guessing that's Winshield's, and that was baked 7:30 this morning. It could be Lamar's though. What are we going now?
I'm on to yellow.
Yellow. Henry, yellow.
Oh, yellow.
Wow.
Wow.
The chocolate in that
Okay.
frosting pops harder than the other ones.
It's a little thicker.
No, it's not thicker. It's just more flavorful.
The dough's a little thicker.
Oh, the dough
I
is-
don't like it as much. Still good. That's more of a 7.5 for me.
Okay, I thought that was a 9, and that's actually tied. They're both 9s.
Both
Okay.
9s. Yeah, that's a 7.5. I'm guessing that's Dunkin', and that was baked around 5:30 a.m. this morning.
We didn't
I think
mention,
Andre's
but,
been wrong with all of his
but when Dre did say,
But I
like,
sound like Rain Man.
when we were planning
essentially.
for this, that he could also guess the time that they were
That's
baked.
why he's saying.
Right,
the
that's
time.
why I'm saying.
But we
Okay.
didn't clarify.
Okay,
Last
This was a
one.
claim that he
Henry,
had.
you're not. Henry's just eating them all, not saying anything, and I love him for it.
No, the order is
This
worst
is
to
Lamar's.
best. Is what we've
It's
eaten
going to
so
be
far.
an 8.5, and it was baked around 7:30 a.m.
Eat the donut.
That's the okay. I've got my ranking. It's really easy.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
So, can I get my rankings?
No, I need you to guess. Say your favorite first, and then you could guess which one was.
Well, I already said they were tied, but if I had to give out a favorite,
Which one was your absolute favorite? The best donut out of all the donuts you're tasting.
gun to my head, red is the best.
Okay, Andre.
Red is absolutely the best. That's 9.5. Then there's this 7.5.
Okay, I just
from
asked for which
potentially
one was
Lamar's.
the best. All right, Henry.
The blue one might be the second best.
blue, yellow, red, purple.
No,
Okay, I just
God
asked.
Damn, Henry, you are something else.
Well, blue's the best. He just said it. So
Okay,
no,
so
blue,
you
yellow,
both
red,
said
purple.
red.
no need to nitpick
You said
our
blue
boy
was
here,
the best.
you know.
Okay.
Very good donut.
Okay. Can I give my full rankings now?
No.
Do you want to
no
know
one
which
cares,
one
I
was
guess.
which?
Well,
Yeah,
Can I
yes, we
guess
would.
which one was which?
I just
Sure.
did all those guesses, but sure, you go for it.
Red, Lamar's.
Nice.
Yellow, Winchell's.
Nice.
Blue, King
wrong.
Supers. Purple, Dunkin.
You are right, except one. Red is Lamar's, so both of you said Lamar's is the best.
I've long believed that.
Blue was actually Winchell's.
Oh, so I said
I like Winchell's.
King Supers. I went with what I thought I would have
Yeah.
gone
Blue was
with.
good.
Wow.
Blue was good.
I know it's the
It's
best.
definitely
Yellow was King Supers, and purple was Dunkin.
Dunkin. Yeah, Dunkin was the worst.
It was
Dunkin was the
But
worst.
we've long known since the great debate started that Dunkin gives out some frozen garbage in Colorado, and they give out fresh donuts on the East Coast.
Shouts to you.
So
Yes. So when this whole debate was happening, someone tweeted
the disrespect
at me.
for Colorado is unbelievable.
Can I say not just on the East Coast, in Rome, Italy, where there's the only Dunkin' in Southern Europe that I've been to, much better than what they serve Colorado.
Yeah. So I also have nostalgia with Dunkin' since that's what I grew up eating. But someone tweeted at me, oh, the reason why everyone in Colorado hates Dunkin' is because they're frozen. It used to be fresh forever ago, and then they switched it to frozen because that was what was more ideal. So that's why my take was Dunkin' originally. But
Sad.
the Lamar's one, Winchell's, super good.
So here you go.
The Lamar's had more of a cinnamony taste almost. It's got, there's maybe like a 1% of cinnamon stuck
I don't
into
know
that
about
dough.
all that. All I know is the blue is the best. Yellow is the second.
Nighthawk over here saying this is giving
purple.
me anxiety because of how much I dislike donuts.
Wow, we thought you were a foodie.
Every culture
Yeah.
has fried dough. We are just participating in the wide tapestry of worldwide cuisine and
A lot
fried
of
dough.
tapestry talk today.
Yeah, I guess so.
Tapestry talk.
All right,
with Dre.
so do you
there
decide
you go.
Lamar's is the best?
The official ranking is Lamar's is the best, except for Hank, who liked Winchell's the best, which we support.
Yeah, we
everyone chose Dunkin' as last place, right?
Yeah.
The purple, yeah.
I mean, we were told not to give our full ranking, so actually I was censored on that front, but yes.
So I did a poll on social, and
So-
right now 49% says Lamar's, 19% says King Supers, 15% says Winchell's would win, and then 17% says Dunkin' would win.
Oh, so Winchell's is actually in last place, but that's just because people aren't cultured enough.
Bunch of haters on Twitter who've never had a donut. So.
Well, no, they just don't live in Colorado.
Right, so get out of our Twitter polls. We didn't have a Twitter
We
poll,
love
did we?
everyone. Appreciate everyone who watched us today. We're a little early here, actually, surprisingly,
man.
despite us
Very
talking about
surprised.
Kendall Hinton.
Early bird gets the worm.
If Team Tebow can win
Obviously-
a football game as a quarterback, then there's no reason Kendall Hinton can't.
Well, Tim Tebow
Yeah,
was
no,
like the
that's
best
right.
college quarterback of all
Yeah,
time.
no, exactly. A guy
Yeah,
who won
that matters.
two
That
national
matters.
championships and was a
Heisman
Heisman finalist 3 years. Definitely comparable to Kendall Hinton.
2 words.
No doubt comparable to
words.
Kendall Hinton.
2 words. Left-handed.
So here's the thing. If the,
No
the-
non-starter for
Here's the final bet. Here's the final bet.
Strangle him on set.
Final
Yeah.
bet. Final bet.
Yep.
If the Broncos win today,
Yeah.
you have to name your next dog Kendall or Hinton because you already named one after Tebow.
Wow. I mean, honestly,
Ball
we
is
don't
in
need to
your
go
court.
down this road, but I'm kind
Don't.
of like anti-dog
What about
at
if
the moment.
just
But
what?
yeah, I'm in.
Don't
I'm
need to
in.
go down
That's
that
the
road.
worst take you've ever had in your entire
We also
life.
didn't have him show how he ties his shoes or explain to the
Oh,
audience who
wow.
wasn't watching the
What about a
Buffs
Broncos
postgame.
a Broncos cover?
Do you want to see my shoes?
No.
I can
Oh,
show you my
Do
shoes.
you want to
Straight up
explain what
money
happened
line
yesterday?
We don't have time for this.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Technically, we have.
How
All right. Okay.
have turned.
Yesterday, you know what? Fine.
Technically, I'm correct as the producer. I control the finish button, the end broadcast
That's true.
button.
We sit here
And we
and
have a
say
minute.
no.
You're taking up our time.
Yeah, Allie.
Time
Yesterday,
wasted.
Henry
Off
said
the
that he
rails.
ties his shoes under his foot.
Yes.
So we're gonna need to see it. Let's go.
Well, here's
Don't
my
fall
shoe.
down the stairs when you get off that
No,
chair.
I'm not. I don't have to get off the chair to. So here's the way it works. See how the laces? You don't see the laces
What
because
is
they're
that
all inside.
smell?
Oh, that's the shoe.
Oh.
We would say,
See,
"Pee,
it's
you
tied like
stinky."
this. It's tied like this. So there's like this little loop in here.
And you're telling me you put your foot over that knot?
Yes, the foot goes in between the knot and the top of the shoe.
There, you are a psycho. Michael
You're just stepping on a
Harrison
knot the
was
entire day.
absolutely
Have you ever
correct.
stepped on a pebble before?
Wait,
Yeah, it's
wait, wait,
terrible.
wait.
Well, no, it's
No,
not.
no, no,
Well,
no.
imagine if you could
Okay.
pick the part of your foot that you step on the pebble with.
For a second, I
Henry.
thought you were overreacting and making a big deal out of nothing. So
This is the most insane.
Henry, you
he
know
needs
you
to be
can
put in an asylum.
the normal thing would be to put this under the lip, and
Yes.
then you're covering up the shoe. I've
No,
done that.
no. Because
You
then
are
this gets
putting
too
your
loose.
foot
See, look,
over that.
Then it spreads. You need
Henry.
to have the foot in between.
Henry,
to
you can slide the laces underneath the sole so your foot doesn't sit on a knot and it stays in place.
Wait,
wow,
that's how
that's-
most people who wear shoes like that do it.
So
No,
that's a
you just
more
put it on
insane
top of
theory
your
than
foot.
any you
You
have just
can't,
been
no, because then it gets all
canceled,
loose
so-
on top. You can't put it on top. You can't
that-
put it on top.
wow.
That doesn't work. Top
Okay.
doesn't work.
No, over
You have
your
to go-
foot, under the tongue.
See this? Once you put this in here,
Gross.
there becomes this little foothold, and that's where you put your foot.
But you're
You
stepping
are
on.
a
You just said you're
sick,
stepping on
sick
a pebble.
man.
Have
the
you
whole day.
exactly? But you get to
That's
pick.
not comfortable to step on a pebble the entire day.
If you picked a part of your foot that exactly, you picked a
Yes.
part of the foot that you step on the pebble with all day. Like if you were to take the why?
Yeah.
This is a bit, isn't it?
Denver's
I know-
Insane Asylum. Yeah, I have 2 submissions. Yeah, Henry Chisholm is one. Yeah, Kale Sorbo's the other. Yes, exactly. Yeah, problems with tying their shoes. Yeah. They've lost their minds. Yep. Exactly. Souls on theirs. Yep. Okay.
He needs to connect back to the
had
mothership
the-
for an update with
Yeah.
this new information. There is a malfunction.
It is true. Like it did start with me wondering how do people not show the knot on the top of their shoe, and then the shoes came tied like this. $28, by the way. And so you
Nordstrom
just
Rack?
no H&M, and so
Okay.
then you put your foot in
We
between.
give so
you
much
can't
free
see it.
advertising, it kills me.
All right. That
Sponsor me.
we're
I
gonna
will
make
wear
sure
your
Henry
stuff.
is
Some people are
reported to
saying
the proper
that they,
authorities.
some people are agreeing with Henry. I have it like that, but
Yeah.
with the knot hanging on the outside a little smaller.
That's nothing like that. He's putting it under his foot.
Then
Well,
someone else
there's
said,
your foot goes like
Oh,
this.
no,
There's a little
that's a good
arch.
one.
You put it underneath the arch, and it's like you feel it, but barely.
very middle school of you to hide your laces.
No, hiding the laces is fair.
Hiding
game.
laces is that's the thing we're doing these
It's
days.
clean.
Wow.
Nobody wants to see an ugly
Okay,
knot.
listen. I'm gonna call 911. We're gonna get Henry taken away, and if you want to audition for next week on the tailgate, you can do that. Get your damn shoe off the table.
Yeah, please do.
All right. Have a great day, and good luck watching whatever the hell goes on.